this next bullet point. It says a polynomial whose degree is n could have up to, at most, n minus 1 turning points. Okay, so 1 less than the degree. If you prefer to write the degree minus 1, if that makes more sense to you, n is the degree. The degree minus 1, that is the number of turning points that you could potentially have. So for example, in a parabola again, what's the degree? 2. So I could have up to 2 x-intercepts. But as far as how many turning points, so turning point means you're going in one direction and you turn around. You were increasing and now you're decreasing, okay? Or you were decreasing and now you're increasing. That's a turning point. So if you think about a parabola, degree 2 parabola, right? You only have one turn typically, don't you? You're going down, turn around one time. Well, 1 is less than 2, isn't it? The degree was 2. 2 minus 1 is 1. So you can have up to 1 turning point for a degree 2 polynomial. Okay? A degree 3 polynomial, the snake, right, x cubed typically, you usually think, oh, it just has 1 turn, right? Just at the origin, comes up, turns once. But if you had a degree 3 polynomial that had multiple factors, it wasn't just y equals x cubed, it was like y equals x minus 1 times x plus 2 times x minus 3, and when you multiply it all out, you do get x cubed somewhere. In that case, you may have 2 turns, right? You could have a snake which turns around twice, okay? Or it could just turn around one time if it's just x cubed, right? Something like that. So the maximum number of turning points will always be 1 fewer than your degree. And in Calculus 1 and 2, you'll play with how do I know exactly where those turns are happening. In pre-calc, we don't have the skills for that yet. We're going to do some estimating. We'll use some Desmos for our homework sometimes. But as far as calculus, that's where we're going to learn where exactly those turns happen. Okay. So at this point, at least, you can know how many possible you could have, up to how many. All right, finally.